I am not a morning person by any stretch of the imagination, but nothing is better than a day full of promise out on the high iron. I was up with the fishing boats one morning, driving along the oceanside A1A near Ormond Beach. About 70 minutes later, I was in Jacksonville, driving parallel to CSX's West Jacks Yard, but late to the party by less than a minute. Pre-dawn rail fanning always treats me well in Jacksonville, so I quickly made my way to Norfolk Southern's Simpson Yard, only about a mile away. Again, missed it by that much. I figured they were dismantling a recently arrived intermodal train, but I didn't stick around to find out. Quickly backtracking over to CSX, I was able to snag the auto rack train I missed earlier.
I was feeling like myself for the first time in a long time.
Chasing without a scanner, I have no idea what train this is. What I do know is that they're coming off the SP line and into the railroad's Moncrief Yard. The SP line is an east to west running piece of ex-Seaboard Airline trackage, with CSX ownership of the line beginning in Jacksonville and terminating in Baldwin, my next destination. Yet again, another auto rack train had gotten the better of me, bringing my morning record to 1 in 4. Yikes. But things quickly started looking up as another headlight emerged just minutes after the rack train. This train was the whole reason I drove so far so early in the morning. CSX K421 southbound ethanol loads for Tampa. With two Canadian National SD75i locomotives up front, K421 was the train of the day. These engines, specifically in CN paint, have been high up on my most wanted list for quite some time, so having the opportunity to see them was quite a treat for me. With ample time to give chase, I decided to push south along the S-line towards Lodi. The sun was beginning to rise, making a great backdrop for this good-looking train. North Florida is one of my favorite places to train watch, with the busy S-line cutting back and forth between pine tree forests and quiet towns along the main line. 3 towns south of Baldwin sits Stark, where I caught up with 421. K421 was quickly awakening the quaint towns of North Florida, all while I still couldn't get over the power I was chasing. These have to be some of the best-looking locomotives in my book, and the golden hour lighting I found at Rex Hill only solidified that opinion. Originating in Terra, Iowa, the consist was taken to Garrett, Indiana as Canadian National Train U70491, at least I think. From Garrett, it travels south to Tampa as CSX K421, where the ethanol will be offloaded for infusion into gasoline. It's not unusual for these ethanol trains to operate with a foreign engine or two, but not much could beat this duo of wide cabs. Nearly identical to SD75Ms, the SD75i was bought by BNSF, CN, and the Ontario Northland. ON operates 5 units, BNSF 26, and CN over 170, all built between 1996 and 99. The chances of seeing these engines all the way in Florida are naturally quite low, so I figured I'd have to make the most of my luck. After pacing through Loch Lusa, I jumped ahead to Island Grove, a place I've been wanting to shoot for a while now. The further and further south K421 went, the more rail fans would emerge to shoot it. It was a beautiful Saturday morning, and chasing 421 was a perfect way to spend it. While I wanted to continue giving chase, I was quite happy with what I had seen thus far, and figured it better to end on a good note. Thanks for rail fanning with me today, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video.